Part 1. The Architecture of a Lie. The night I found out, Marin had just fallen asleep on my chest. 9 months old, and she smelled like lavender powder and warm milk, her tiny fist curled against my collarbone like a question mark. I laid her in the crib, watched her chest rise and fall 3 times the way new mothers do, and walked down the hall into the kitchen to pour myself a glass of wine I hadn't earned but desperately needed. That's when I saw Daniel's phone, face up on the counter. That's when it lit up. That's when everything I thought I knew about my life became a museum exhibit behind glass, something to look at but never touch again. The message was from Cass. Not just a message, a photograph. I won't describe it except to say that my little sister has a birthmark at the base of her left hip that I used to tease her about when we were teenagers. I used to call it her little strawberry. I recognized it in the photograph before I recognized anything else. I put the phone back, face down this time, and I finished my wine standing at the kitchen sink looking at my own reflection in the window above it. The street light outside turned my face amber and strange. I looked calm. That scared me. I didn't look like a woman whose marriage had just exploded. I looked like a woman doing math. And I was doing math. Daniel and I had been married 4 years. We'd spent the better part of 2 of those years trying to get pregnant. Injections and timing charts and tearful calls to specialists. Month after month of watching for 2 lines that refused to appear. And then Marin arrived, early, screaming, furious, perfect, and I had told myself the suffering had been worth it. That we had paid some cosmic toll and come out on the other side as a family. I put down my glass. Went to bed, let him sleep next to me. I listened to him breathe and I thought, how long? How long? How long? I didn't sleep at all. Cassidy Ann Mercer was 26 to my 31. She was my mother's miracle baby, the surprise after years of being told there would be no more children. She was everything I was not, loose-limbed and easy laughing, the kind of woman who wore sundresses in November and somehow made it work. People adored her without quite knowing why. I had adored her. Past tense, now. Language is the first casualty of betrayal. I didn't call her. I didn't confront Daniel. Not yet. I am not a woman who acts before she knows the full shape of the thing she's dealing with. My mother used to say I came out of the womb already surveying the room. I learned to read at 3. I got my paralegal certification before I turned 23. I am meticulous the way other women are reckless. So I built a picture slowly, the way you assemble evidence for a case. I went back through months of phone records. I cataloged every late meeting, every poker night, every weekend conference that required an overnight stay. I found 17 months of careful deception constructed like scaffolding around the skeleton of our marriage. 17 months. Marin was 9 months old. You do the math. I did. He had been sleeping beside me, whispering love against my temple, while she was already carrying the evidence of him. I called my friend Priya, who was a family law attorney and who had, on 3 separate occasions, seen me cry exactly 0 times. I cried on the phone for 11 minutes. Then I stopped and told her everything. She listened without interrupting, which is her great gift. When I finished, she said, quietly, Ava, do not move any money. Do not say anything yet. Come see me Monday. I went to see her Monday.